Then COVID hit in 2019. What are the challenges? I mean, it was the worst time.
So COVID was just one of the challenges. We will not discuss the other challenges, but we had like multiple challenges during, in good times, a lot of people support, in bad times.
It affected those good times?
I would say definitely COVID definitely impacted, businesses all across. But we sort of somehow managed, because we had support from governments, we had support from banks, our landlord was supportive. We were lucky in all of those aspects. We ensure that our staff, for no fault of their own, we have to always pay them. So we ensure that we paid all our staff salaries despite them not working. We opened up only for delivery, so we had to optimize our online delivery business at that point in time. Because we aren't predominantly a very online focused brand. We focus a lot on dine-in because we are very experiential. We want people to sort of walk through the door and experience our brand. But I think so post-COVID, things sort of eased out. Of course, purchasing behaviors have definitely changed. But we sort of utilized, they say, right, when something bad happens, you take it as a learning experience and you sort of take it to your advantage. So that period, since we were all cooped up in our homes, we sort of thought that, let's develop our franchising model. And that's when we sort of sat behind the laptop. We had a lot of time at hand and we developed our franchising model. We work with a consultant called FranCorp. They're probably one of the oldest and biggest. And they helped us to sort of model our entire franchise model.
From the Indian company, FranCorp by Gaurav Maria?
No. So FranCorp is a very big company
US.
globally, and every country has its own franchise also.
So they've given a franchise. So we worked with FranCorp in the Middle East over here, and they helped us, develop all the SOPs, manuals, marketing modules, legal modules, financial modules. And we took that time, and when things sort of went back to normal, we just put out the word that we are
you were
franchising.
Ready. When things went to normal, you were ready.
So 2021,
you did not doubt your decision. During that time.
So we knew that we had a franchise like a long time back, but to put things into action, you have to know your business, you have to know the ins and outs, because when you're franchising, you're sort of acting as a consultant to anybody new who is coming on board. So you have to equip them with the best possible knowledge in all spheres of operating that particular business. So we have to know our business in and out to be able to sort of handhold them and guide them. And not all our franchisees are from the F&B background. So
none of them are.
So, to get into F&B for any new person, there's a decent amount of learning curve.
100%. Because it operates for, I think, more than 18 hours. Almost 18 hours of workload.
Yeah.
15, probably more.
Hours.
Yeah.
So probably more, you're saying.
So when a franchisee sort of is onboarded, we have to equip them with all the manuals, guidelines of opening and operating the restaurant at the best possible costs. So, we have made mistakes in opening our first outlet. We've burnt our fingers, we made mistakes, learned from them. But when you get a franchisee on board, you have to sort of help them out so that they don't repeat those same mistakes.
So this is a hands-holding session, almost, you're hand-holding them in that tough moments, or at least in that growth phase.
Definitely.
And that's the support you offer, yeah?
So 2021, I think we officially announced our franchise that we are open to franchising, and we did not spend anything on, marketing or anything like that, but organically we had a lot of inquiries coming in, and as of today, we are sitting over like 2,000 plus inquiries for franchising in the UAE and some other markets. Yeah. Of course, all of them are not qualified. We are very, very strict and rigorous when it comes to selecting the right franchisees as well, because they are the ones that will actually carry forward the brand
legacy
name.
Of the brand.
Yes, absolutely. And so they should have long-term vision for the brand. They should not come into this just
to make money.
Yes. And also F&B is very glamorous for the first 6-7 months. After that, the glamour wears off and it's all operations and it's all, the same old thing. So the person who's taking the franchise up should have long-term vision that I myself should own, 10 outlets in the future. So if they don't have that vision and they are just, in it for the short term, it doesn't really work. And so 2022, we said yes to 2 locations. Our first outlet was in Dera City Center. That's our first franchise
in a mall.
Yeah, that is a different story altogether, because now that we decided that we want a franchise, we did not want to be a standalone location brand anymore, because we have to sort of cater to other nationalities as well. And we need to get that visibility as well. So we had to convince the mall, they are under Majid Al Fatem, basically, MAF. So we had to literally bring their people over to our outlet, show them that we are fit to be in a mall, show that our concept is fit to be in a mall. And that was the first big success that we had, that they said okay and they gave us a good location. And from then on, it was a very clear decision that we have to be in malls, because that's where we'll grab the maximum amount of eyeballs, and we are not going to only cater to Indians. We started the brand knowing that, okay, it's going to be majorly Indians, but Indian food and Indian nostalgia is loved by different people from different nationalities. Our city center, Al Zahia outlet, I think that's our third location. 80% are Emiratis.
Oh.
Right? 20% are Indians.